It's a beautiful day in Goulburn. People are having lunch. They've taken their kids to sport. They're doing a bit of shopping now. But looks can be deceiving. Did you know that Goulburn is the epicentre of the clean energy revolution? Along with rooftop solar, large-scale wind, solar and biogas projects, there's another revolution taking place. It's happening at the grassroots. It's called community energy, and it's turning the electricity business model on its head. So what is community energy? When you turn on your lights, electricity comes down the wires. Most of this is generated in coal-fired power stations, close to coal mines, places like the Hunter Valley. But burning coal is changing our stable climate and making everything sick, and giving huge profits to mining companies, network owners and retailers. Coal-fired power has received strong government subsidies. We have to shift from fossil fuels to clean energy like wind and solar. And Australia has bucket loads of it. We've got the best grid in the world, we can generate wind and solar power across the country, and we've got the technology. Generating electricity can now be done by households, businesses, government and communities, not just by big multinationals. Solar and wind are now cheaper than coal, and the place where it's really taking off is here in regional Australia. Clean energy reduces our emissions and gives us the best chance of stopping the worst impacts of climate change. So how is Goulburn embracing the community energy opportunities?
I first got involved with the solar farm after hearing that the Goulburn group were going to build one. That was about 3 years ago, and now here I am as president of Community Energy for Goulburn, the group that is actually building the farm. So very soon Goulburn will have its very own clean energy power station, providing enough electricity to power somewhere between about 350 and 500 homes, and with the profits from the farm staying within the community. I just don't think it gets any better than that.
So why are people in Goulburn so excited about community energy?
So I love the whole concept of a community-owned solar farm. I think it's great that the community's getting on board and taking the lead where the government's not. I live next door to a wind farm, and I think between living next door to a wind farm and investing in a community solar farm, which is something I'd love to do, I really feel a part of our clean energy future. I'm a mother of 3 children, and I'm a farmer as well, and I think renewable energies are so essential for our future, for our children, for our farming and for our clean air.
I'm lucky enough to work for a company that's very forward-thinking in the way that they can sustain the future of the business and the community that they need to work in. That includes supporting renewable energy projects and being able to build the business by being involved in those projects. To be able to try and secure a future for my children and have them enjoy the things that I enjoy. We know that to be able to employ people, do business in the modern world, we need to be able to look after the environment going forward.
We'll be looking forward to the opportunity of working with CE4G.
You really are the pathbreakers here, I think, as far as community energy projects are concerned in this country.
Finally, I think Goulburn is interested in renewable energy, and I'm really excited about that. So hats off to you guys. I really appreciate all the work you've done.
But why is community energy only just taking off in Australia, when Germany, Denmark and even Scotland have been doing it for decades?
The government will work with the states and territories.
It's fair to say that since John Howard introduced the renewable energy target in the late 1990s, our national energy policy has been a complete fiasco.
By the year 2010.
17 years of wasted energy.
Change is beyond politics.
He's locking in failure.
This is what happens when we leave it to the politicians.
Energy supply.
It's coal that has ensured for over 100 years.
You know, I think that the climate change science is far from settled.
What's wrong with these people? Even Foster's Beer will be using 100% renewable energy by 2025. The electricity sector is the largest carbon emitter in Australia and the easiest place to cut our emissions fast.
So that you'll have the opportunity to be able to generate, buy and sell your own electricity through the market structures that are available to you, and that will apply to storage as well, so you'll be able to get benefits from investing in your own electricity generation and storage capacity.
You guys are going out there and doing it at community level. You're building solar farms which are the beginning of what could be a revolution in terms of powering households in communities right across this country.
The community is you and me. It's business and government, it's young and old. It's all of us together. There's plenty we can do, so today and tomorrow can be a whole lot brighter. We can't just sit back and let our politicians screw up our kids' future. Community Energy for Goulburn is building our very own community solar farm, and you're invited to be part of it.
As young people, we have an obligation to make it known that we too care about this issue and we care about the environment. We can't rely on energy like coal and gas. We have to use renewable energy because that's what's going to save the planet.